it wasn't until I actually got the call to go into Balad where I really got the firsthand experience and the firsthand knowledge of what we were really doing there, right? So one of our aircraft had been hit by a surface-to-air missile. I had to take a troop, it's called a maintenance recovery team, into the area, into Iraq, to fix the aircraft, to bring it back, right? And, and that's when things really got real. Kuwait, it's where the Marines would come for their own R&R. And, there was like a swimming pool, right? Like you were deployed, it was very hot, but it wasn't really a hardship compared to, Iraq or Afghanistan. And so when I really went into Iraq and I said, oh my gosh, right? Like this is where aircraft are going. This is where the supplies are going. When those troops get on our aircraft, we're sending them, they're really needed. And all of a sudden, a 65% mission capable rate and I can't remember the repeat, but the repeat failure was really unacceptable. It truly was unacceptable, right? Because I went into Iraq and that's when the mortar, I got to experience those mortar attacks. I got to experience not necessarily what many Army and Marines and some of those guys experience on the ground in the fight, but certainly was at the base in the fight. And so things got really meaningful. So when I came back from that, and what I really saw was even, some of our aircraft that had like radar jamming equipment, things like that, when they don't fly, I kind of had the bit of a mantra for myself, which is like, man, when we don't fly, people die. They're not getting the supplies. They're not getting, new troops, fresh people. They're not getting radar jamming happening. So it was all of a sudden aircraft maintenance, which seemed like, oh, we're just going to put up with this desert place with mediocre tools and equipment. And, it's fine. We'll get home soon. That was absolutely unacceptable. And it just didn't look like that when I showed up. And so when I came back from that first recovery team experience, things had to change. And so, I had to start, it really did start with me. And that's what we find when we do organizational transformation, is if the executives and the leaders aren't leading it, it's not going to happen.